was it tonight?
Yeah, it was great. It's just a wonderful tribute to a wonderful man. Not only is he a fantastic footballer, obviously, which we all know, he's a great person. He's a wonderful person to have in the dressing room. He's just an all-round, and he's an excellent human being. And I think everybody here, whatever there is, 12 to 14,000 people, I think it's an excellent tribute to him. And fair play to Jules as well for giving the money to charity. I think that sums him up in a nutshell.
Yeah. With the game tonight, was it a bit of a different one in the second half to the first half, wasn't it?
Yeah, just a little bit. I was sat on the bench, obviously, watching the first half. I was like, they better bring some of those lads off, because there's no way I'm keeping up with them. But yeah, a game of two halves, as they say. But yeah, the first half was, proper football. The second half was a bit of a mess about. But yeah, it's fun to be out here. Myself, Clinton, Aki, Butts, people like that. It's good to be back playing with them, and obviously Jules as well. It was just a wonderful experience.
You're working on the radio these days, aren't you?
Yeah, I do a bit of commentary for BBC London, a little bit of stuff for Talk Sport. So yeah, it's good to be back playing again rather than behind the microphone.
Do you do much writing? I used to love your programme, Colin.
Yeah, I do a column for a soccer magazine out in New York City. A friend of mine runs a First Touch newspaper out there. It's an app, a website, and a soccer newspaper that gets delivered to all the soccer bars in New York City. So yeah, I do that once a week, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. I still like keeping my hand in,
And finally, have you been to Selhurst much recently?
Yeah, work-wise, I have. BBC London, as I say, I've done quite a few games here, and I've also sat in the stands. A lot of my friends have season tickets here, so yeah, I've come work-wise, and I've come for pleasure to watch. It's been the last couple of seasons have been absolutely magnificent. And you've got to take your hat off, especially to Alan Pardew this season, and the squad of players he's got and developed and brought through. They've been magnificent. Now there's a massive level of expectation on them, and let's see how they handle it next year. I'm sure they will, because, as I say, he'll add to the squad as well, and I'm sure it'll be another wonderful season next year.